Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Jonathan, watching my YouTube channel. Today, we are prepping for harvest. We've got a lot of things to do before this wheat in this field here can end up in our grain bins. We don't have enough grain bins, so we're buying technically 3. One has a good bottom. They're 2 flat bottom bins and 1 hopper bottom full wooden bin that needs a lot of love. That probably won't be functional by this fall. I don't have time for it. Dad doesn't have time for it. But we're getting 2 flat bottoms. One that should be good, just needs to be cleaned. It's got a lot of pigeon poop in it. And another one that needs a fresh bottom. So those are at a different property that I got to clean them there and hopefully get the one bottom to dry out. Oh, my arm's getting tired. Wow. That is hard. How do people do this all day, every day on YouTube? They must have serious arm muscles. That's sore already. And I was at the gym this morning too. So yeah, I've got to clean out our chicken barn. We are getting chickens in 6 days. We're getting 800 grower chickens. So I got to prep the barn for my mother so she can do the final cleaning and putting all the stuff in for the chickens. We always empty it out, clean it out, got it, pressure wash it, bleach it, so it's always clean and ready for the the off season of chickens. And then we just store stuff in that barn. So yeah, I got to clean that barn out first. That's the first thing I'm going to do this morning. Hey, so in our shop here, I got a welder and some stuff. I've got a little tractor, got a sled, snow blower, and it looks to be like a tool cart. Oh yeah, my brother's dirt bike. That's all stuff that can stay. That's chicken stuff. This is a feed bin for the chickens. So let's open this place up. And what do we got? Oh yeah, chop saw and a freezer apparently. That looks nice and empty. Hopefully it's clean. Yeah, pretty clean. Alrighty, the muffler on this tractor is taken down. So this is the exhaust, because this doesn't fit in the barn because the roof is too low with all the stuff here. So this can be loud.
Let's talk about some music.
There we go. Shut the door. All the equipment that needs to go is out. And so that freezer's gonna stay. And the chicken feeder, he just uses stuff. I can't even hold my phone. Ugh. So these 1,000 galloners, well, 1,000 liters, sorry. We take and chop up, turn them into chicken crates or feed bins. Alrighty, in our hay bind. Window's all fogged up, can't really see much, but I just need to get this out of the yard. Alrighty, so with these old 5000 series, before you shut them off, you gotta make sure you pull the handle up, which disengages the drives, but then you gotta make sure it locks the steering wheel. Otherwise, when you start this thing up, I've had it happen once, you start it up and all of a sudden you start doing donuts, and it is terrifying. It almost hit somebody once. So right now, if I try to drive or steer, it's all locked up. It's not going to go anywhere. All right, idle down, wheels up, pull the fuel off, and then kill the key. This is my key. Yeah, the key's in the house. I didn't feel like going to the house, so I just bent a piece of wire. That is all you need to. Stick her in the back. Alrighty, on to the next piece. Alrighty, so one of my projects for today, so that I can get other projects done, is fix our skid steer. So skid steers have a quick attach plate on the front, which kind of hooks under these lips here, and then the pins drop in the bottom to hold on. This side is nice and good. Go to this side, somehow it got bent. So I gotta straighten this sucker out now. That's super fun. Look at that. Yeah, no good. Alrighty, so I got it on, got it kind of flattened. I just hammered it straight, but we did cause some crackage. So we're gonna grind that out, and well, they're solid just on that one side, which is interesting. But this is what I found. There's also a crack right here on this structural piece, so we're gonna grind that down a bit, put a groove in it, and put a fat weld on her, and she should be good to go. I don't see any other cracking. I ground it out a little bit. You can definitely see there's a cavity in there. So we're gonna do some hot passes on that. But that looks not too bad. And then this one's hard to get to because of the actuator here. This side I can get a little better. So we just cleaned her up a little bit. We'll hit her with the Big Mig. Alrighty, there you go. Nice fatty there. And just some simple stuff on the edges, just covering those cracks. There you go. Easy fix. Alrighty, we gotta go over to. Oh, that didn't close. Alrighty, we gotta head over to the other yard where the bins are, so I can go and start cleaning. It's gonna be gross, but first I'm gonna shovel out the bottom of the one so that the airflow can get through underneath, because the whole bin is sunk into the dirt. So hopefully get some airflow, dry the boards out, and maybe we won't have to replace the floor this year, but most likely. But either way, hopefully this will just help us be able to transport it, and then we'll change the floor here once we get the bin on site here. We're at the bin site. I was here the other day, just kind of kicking the grass off to see where it was. You can see the buildup of material from the bin door right to where the floor level is here. So we're gonna move these panels, and then gonna dig out around this. The back side is not as sunk. There's a bit of an air gap here, so that's better. But I gotta dig this out and see what she looks like. So put on my rubber boots because all this grass is soggy wet. I don't want to get my coveralls gross. So Yipers, good old rubber boots. We are a little more than halfway around the bin. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and this is what we got going on. I'm just digging out the base, A, so I can find it when we bring the bin mover to get under it, and B, to assess the rottenness of it. So this back corner up over here, around this, still had access to air right here. So it's looking a little better, still a little scungy. This stuff is a little soft, especially the main supports underneath. But yeah, it's a process. I have to chop away the grass and then rip up the like 3 inches of sod and root goop to be able to get to it. But right about here is where the base starts to have had access to air. And then there's, looks like somebody dumped some dirt back here, so I'm gonna have to scoop all that out of the way. Oh, but she's going. Well, got a podcast in. It's the best way to get stuff done around here. This bin is all, I got the edges dug out, so hopefully I can dry out a little bit. The dirt's already drying out. This bin is definitely sunk into the ground decently, so that's that. Just at another neighbor's farm, dropping off some eggs, and they loaned me their water tank and a pressure washer setup to wash these. So that is super nice of them. Always appreciated. I'll have to bring them extra eggs next time. So yeah, I was here pre-soaking the poop in this bin. So I just did a bleach water solution to pre-soak all this. I got my pile of junk in the middle there. Just gonna give it a quick scrub with the shovel, hopefully help it soak in. And then I'm gonna go fill up that tank, the 1,000 liter cube. And then we're gonna come back here and wash the walls. I'll scoop out the bottom first, hopefully. And then we're gonna wash the walls and the roof of the 2 bins we're buying here. Oh, so much work, but that's farming. Alrighty, back in the bin.
The water on the floor really helped. I just scraped most of the poop aside from the stuff that's swap now. And you just got this pile, you shovel it out the door into that pile. And then we can start pressure washing. Whew. What a day, man. What a day.
So this is the beta, guys. This is the good stuff. Neighbor loaned me the pump and the tank. It's just got a garden hose fitting going to the old style pressure washer pump. And then this is our Jenny. I grabbed that bad Larry to power this because she's just a regular wall plug. Now look at this bin. It's not perfect, but much better. No piles of poop everywhere, just some stain on the floor I can scrub off. But all I did was loosen some bolts on the edge here. It's a drain on the low side. I just kind of filled it full of water, and once it started pooling, and then I just loosened a couple bolts, and I had a old shovel handle, so I just pried it up and shoved it under. Now it's just dripping out. That's one bin. Now I just gotta go rinse the other one. That one's way less dirty, but the bottom's much worse. So we'll try and use a little less water. I'm thinking it would be better for it that way. There you have it. It is rinsed. Much cleaner. Just looks like it got a little moldy in there at one point on the side there. But she is rinsed. Oh, almost lost my boot in the mud. The bin is clean. Well, rinsed, I guess. I'll have to bleach them. Maybe once it dries a little bit, come with a backpack spray and bleach them before we move or after we move. But the important thing is done. All the poop is out of that one. So it is 5:15 and I'm tired and hungry. Whew.
Hey, Circa, where you get all that drip?